what a quaint little town we have here.
Yeah, it's nice.
Welcome on in, folks. Welcome to 10 Paces. You got the...
What?
Sure, if you got the Welcome to 10 Paces musical number queued up.
The one where we did the whole, like, song and dance. I mean, we didn't have to dance, but it was so good that we had to dance, you know?
Yeah, the musical number.
Yeah, and it really tied in what we were doing today and, like, really gave him a hook and it spelled it out.
That's the one, yeah.
Yeah, I left that CD on the in the computer when we burned it.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Do we do it a cappella then?
I don't think it'll have the same razzmatazz. Like we paid for the St. Louis Orchestra, so.
Right, and
I think we just gotta.
Maybe we just kill him with kindness.
I don't know what that means.
Murder them with merriment.
Yeah. Let's just we can get rid of this. We can get rid of this part, and then the VOD viewers will never know.
Yeah, and I mean they're all here live, so, and we haven't officially stepped out yet, so we haven't gone on the stage. So.
Oh yeah, but our mics are hot.
Our mics are hot.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, welcome in everybody.
Hey, ba-da-ba. It's 10 Paces.
Welcome to our terrific town of 10 Paces.
No, Travis, the song's not. Okay. Keep going.
Sorry, I got nervous.
Keep going. If you feel it, you gotta say your heart.
All right, from the top.
Okay.
Welcome to our terrific town of 10 Paces. We've got so much to show you today. I'm going to ink and draw. Aaron's going to make the call.
That's right.
And in the end, we'll all shout hooray!
Hooray! And then
welcome!
Yeah, welcome. Wow, I think actually they don't need to see that original song. That was even better. Travis, you're so full of vim and vigor.
Yeah, it all worked out.
You got so much gas in your tank.
Pretty well, yeah. So much gas in my tank, and I mean, I know I'm bringing the people in, but how do they do it elsewhere?
They're boring. They just they put on their pants and shoes and go.
Right. But like, what we need is a draw. If you haven't noticed, tourism's been down lately.
Yeah. That's true. I mean, I did notice a couple new tumbleweeds moved into town. I thought that was pretty cool.
Oh yeah. Those are the Brambles.
If I may.
Lovely couple.
Yeah, one of them, their son, he said some pretty mean things about you that I can't repeat on air, but I'll tell you that in private. Hi, clown.
All right. Well, how big is he? I bet I can kick his ass.
Ooh, he's a growing boy. Probably the size of your car.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Cool.
Said next time he sees you, you're getting a wedgie.
I'm gonna lay low. In fact, I might just get out of town. Wait a sec. This could.
Hey, I need to get out of town too, coincidentally.
2 birds, 1 stone.
Really 3 birds, because, yeah, I have a lot of... I've made a couple business deals in a couple different towns.
Okay, yeah. So we should visit those towns and go
And
check in on
quickly-
those, or
And quickly leave those towns after said business is done, yes.
gotcha. Okay, well, I think I can facilitate that, and I don't want to get my ass kicked. And I mean, maybe while we're out, we'll learn how the other places are doing it, how they're really bringing in the tourism. Because as we're diversifying, we really need to do anything to generate revenue around here.
Yeah, the casino, we thought it was going to be a big money pool, and turns out it's a big money pool. It's more of a pit.
Yeah, it turns out with casinos, the house always loses for some reason.
Yeah, if no one shows up, the house starts losing. That's how you beat a casino, apparently. Who knew?
The best way to win is not to play. I mean,
What? No.
no.
Shut up.
So, I mean, how do we get out of here? My cart's busted. We literally live in a one-horse town, and I don't think that horse is up for the trip.
That horse dried up months ago.
We're in a one-horse skeleton town.
I think we need maybe some new transportation.
Yeah. It'll draw from the junk pile surrounding this place.
Ooh, maybe the casino? And harvest some things from there. They got a bunch of wheels, right?
Yeah, I'm sure I can make a bunch of odds and ends work together.
Now, I'm kind of a passenger princess, so I'm going to need something fun to do in the passenger seat. Just so you know.
Okay. Okay, fine.
Yeah, we got a whole casino. We can find some doodads for me to at while you're driving. Or
Yeah, I'll get the
maybe
fidget toys or whatever.
maybe you're not even driving and it's like some sort of robot powered car. Who knows?
Ooh, like AI? Like it's powered by Gronk?
Yeah, specifically Gronk. Travis, I'm pretty impatient. I got those deals are going to expire in about 5.5 hours, so you got 30 on the clock. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Get a move on, draw.
Can do. I mean, I'll build away.
Oh boy, I hope the housing bubble bursts
All
again.
right.
Do not burst my housing bubble. I already need a new roof, and if it bursts, I double need a new roof.
Oh yeah, you're counting on the bubble to, like, as an exterior
hold.
shell.
Yeah. Now, I don't like to think of it as a traveling salesman. I am a traveling,
Entrepreneur.
yeah, provider. I don't think that's illegal. It's not illegal to provide.
No, are you a job creator?
Yeah, I create a lot of jobs, and a lot of need.
Yeah. So, I mean, you always travel around with work to do for folks.
Mm-hmm. Everywhere I go. A little bit of work here or there. A little bit of pocket change, you know. Keeps the casino going, as they say.
Yeah, that old turn of phrase, that old chestnut.
Speaking of chestnuts, Travis, what'd you do this weekend? Or week?
Well, I had some chestnuts.
Nice. That was coincidental.
Yeah, I got some roasted chestnuts at the international market.
I did not know. I was hoping to catch you off guard with that. You caught me off guard. You parried it.
Got him! Turns out it's relevant to my life,
Damn it.
as are most things. But chestnuts on all I ate probably 10,000 calories worth of food.
Holy.
I had, I went to a restaurant, which is apparently right down the street from where we've previously had Hot Pot. That
Yum.
does K-barbecue / Hot Pot.
Yum.
And we ate and ate and ate.
That's what you do at Hot Pot.
Yeah, and then throw K-barbecue on top of that.
Clown says they piss on us, and we pay to wring our clothes out. I don't know what hop pot you're going to, but sounds hot.
If it's invitation only, give me an invite.
Yeah, you see, Travis wants in to the Aqua. You have to drink a lot of water to be let into the Aqua.
Yeah, and I mean, if the Aqua's, I know it's pretty exclusive.
Mhm.
Get me into Club Wheeze.
Ooh, I don't know if you're ready.
I'll
Maybe
decide when I'm ready.
stick to Tinkletown.
This baby bird's ready to fly, baby.
Baby bird should stick
Baby
to
bird's
Tinkletown.
ready to rain.
It's Tinkletown for you, my bird.
I mean, what do you mean, Tinkletown?
You've never been.
I'm ready. I'm ready for the whiz. I'm ready for the salty splashoon.
Are you ready? You think you're ready for Big Johnny's Splashdown?
I am. I hear the radio ads all the time.
Big Johnny's Splashdown. Making moves.
We got the wave that'll knock you over.
And it's high tide.
Big Johnny Splashdown.
Invite only. Yeah, I hear that on the radio too. All the time. I hear it's invite only.
Yeah. Show your invite from Coyote Jack, and you'll get free bottle service.
What does that even mean? Will they juggle?
Well, I've never been, but I hear it's different from normal club bottle service.
So you're telling me they'll juggle?
Could be.
Speaking of juggling, Travis, how is
I'm
your
not
juggling?
telling you they won't juggle.
Have you been working on yours? How is that racist? Stop.
Wait, what?
Clown.
Now I'm lost.
It's because I fail to see it. But Travis, you're dodging the question.
How's my juggling?
Yes.
I haven't quite gotten to juggling yet. Still,
What are they teaching you?
I took a specialized course this semester, so had to drop juggling in favor for the credit hours of of mime.
You're miming?
Well, not at the moment, but when assignments are due, yes.
What brought you to miming?
Cute girl with striped shirt and beret.
Well, you're just describing yourself.
Yeah, in fact, I'm describing almost the entire class.
And it is.
There are some of those folks who saw Tape Face on America's Got Talent and really thought, "Oh, this is the life for me," but they don't respect their roots.
It is sort of like goth clowns, but there's already goth clowns.
Yeah, I think like the Venn diagram of clowns and goths, like it's a near circle. And then that Venn diagram's divided into pieces of pie. So it's all the sub-cliques. It's like, in the same way you have goths and metalheads and punks and new metal folks. Yeah, it's kind of like that, but sillier.
I think you have another convert, Travis. Carly says she wants to take up miming or maybe might take up miming.
I mean, I can't tell you to come on in because
You can gesture.
the professor's strict, and we don't have video here. Shit. But just look for me out in the quad, and I'll point emphatically towards the mime class.
Is that like extra credit for you if you bring in a friend?
It's a referral bonus. I did have to rent my outfit. And I gotta tell you, my FAFSA is not covering a lot of my expenses this year.
I'm not surprised. Should have called it LAFSA.
Wait, is that a different program? Did I sign up for the wrong program?
Yeah, I mean, FAFSA doesn't get you far. LAFSA, that's where it's at.
Yeah, LAFSA is the strongest medicine. What have you been up to?
What have I been up to? Well, had a friend over for the weekend, discussed housing stuff. So that's cool.
Just the market and whatnot. You looking to get into retail?
Oh yeah. I want to buy some houses so that I can just bulldoze them.
No, that's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good business model.
Well, I'm gonna turn it into TikTok content.
Okay, cool. And then you'll build a gaming house on the rubble.
Haven't really gotten far enough to know what I'm gonna do with the rubble or space. Maybe I'll push all the rubble together and then we'll start building.
And I mean, if the TikTok takes off, then it becomes an influencer holy site.
That's true. And then eventually we can have our own Pokestop.
Nice, like that piece of sidewalk where the guy had to do it to him.
OJ?
Yeah, that's the one.
Nothing like that.
You know he had to do it to him.
Yeah, the clown, the creepy Minecraft guy. That's who you're talking about?
Hero Brian?
Yeah, Hero Brian. Maybe his cousin. I don't know.
Sidekick Daniel?
But no, I haven't been up to a whole lot. Just, job searching and playing some random games. Fortnite's fun.
Yeah, maybe you can find a job in our travels here.
Ooh, maybe I'm already doing that. Getting some income
Ooh.
from our previous jobs. If you know what I'm talking about.
You're going to collect.
Well, collect and pass around or whatever.
All I learned about collecting, I learned from Carrot Top in the 90s.
Yeah, stock and restock.
1-800-CALLATT.
That's true. Carrot Top was a mean pimp.
Sure was. Knew how to press those buttons.
He was gonna get his money no matter what. You have about 18 minutes remaining, Travis.
And it in all honesty, seemed to work out for Carrot Top.
What's he doing now?
Being exorbitantly wealthy in Vegas.
Fair.
So, I already talked about going to see
Eating a bunch.
Pussy Riot.
Yeah.
Eating a bunch. Went to a barcade.
Ooh,
2 plumbers.
Never heard of it. 2 plumbers.
It's okay. I mean, I played a new pinball game. It's a labyrinth pinball game.
Ooh.
And it's got little goblin puppet heads up top,
That's cool.
and during certain scenarios, they'll start moving around and dancing.
I love that.
And then it's got like all the little characters that pop out of different areas within the cabinet whenever you hit certain, doodads and abstractions. And they move around kind of in the way the puppets do in the movie. So you've got the ones that kind of like pop out really fast. The little worm will pop out of his hole. Ludo will pop out of his hut. It's a lot of fun.
That sounds really great. I want to see a Studio Ghibli pinball machine. I'm sure one exists.
Ooh, that would be so whimsical and fun. I played a Star Wars: The Phantom Menace cabinet
Hell
that
yeah.
had like this really cool projection screen that I hadn't seen on any of their cabinets, where you're interacting with little bumpers or whatnot that you can't even see because there's like a projection overlay over them. And you do your little missions or whatnot.
Yeah.
With that overlay.
That's
and it's a
cool.
lot of fun. And it led to a friend and I talking. I think there needs to be either like a remake or a spiritual successor to Star Wars pod racing.
Yes, I agree.
Like, I think that game, like the conceit of the game, with an updated physics engine, could be really incredible.
Yeah, let you get really deep into it. Tweak your little pods, your everything.
Yeah, I'm going to tweak my little pods.
I know, I can't get you away from your pods.
Is it day that ends in Y?
That's every day.
Yeah, I'm tweaking my pods.
Every day. It's a problem. I tell you, it's addiction.
Problem for you, a joy for me.
You're gonna chafe.
Yeah, I've gone beyond the point of chafing. I kind of enjoy it now.
Oh. I'm gonna have to ask you to never bring that up. You got 15 minutes remaining. Lazarus. That place rocked. Rocks. It still exists. Probably.
Yeah, I still have to check that out.
We'll have to do that sometime. You know Clayton's into pinball? That's a clown.
Yeah.
You have a Digimon
that?
pinball machine in your mom's basement? Why is that not in your place? Carly. That's so cool.
Carly, can we take a field trip to your mom's house? And I mean that in the least, like, insulting way possible.
Wait, I think you made it more insulting by saying.
Ain't that just the way?
Yeah.
I've never been good at, navigating social whatever. In my haste to make everything as kosher as possible, I only make it worse by acknowledging it.
It's okay. We learn and grow. You didn't have room in your old place, but now you do have room. That's great to hear. I am forever jealous.
Gonna have a party.
It's okay. You can insult my mom. Let's have her on the show.
No bigger insult.
Well, then we can get a lot of insults in at once.
Oh yeah, just the roast of Carly's mom.
We don't tell her until we start.
Bring back the Comedy Central roast styles.
We just
We'll
we're like
Jeff Ross in here.
a third of the way into the first prompt, and we just flip a switch.
Oh, you're in for the roast now. The oven is on.
You call that hair?
like ugly.
Hair.
Roasted.
Boom. Ah. Watch out.
No one is safe. No one is safe.
And that shoe. What's it doing? Looking like that. Roasted.
It's like an ugly shoe.
Roasted.
Aha! Taking
In
all prisoner.
your interests, those are silly. They remind me of someone in jail. Roasted.
Gotcha.
I gotta shrink Kirby. I can't.
Are
enjoy it.
you a bread during quarantine? 'Cause roasted.
Roasted. Bow, bow, bow. Travis.
I don't know how to transition out of this roast.
Travis.
Yeah.
If you could only eat 3 cuisines for the rest of your life, what would you pick?
Cajun, Italian, and ooh, this third one's going to be a big one. It's going to decide the rest of my life. So Cajun, Italian, and wait. Cajun, Sicilian, and
Kids.
yeah.
Kids cuisine.
I mean, yeah. I mean, they're not quite long pork yet. It's like the veal eating humans.
Okay, what was your third one gonna be?
Probably Japanese.
Mm.
Japanese or Polynesian. So I can get some form of like sushi or poi.
Yeah.
And also like it gives me options because from the Sicilian I got the pasta. I got some good meat dishes from the Cajun. Like I had to balance that out with something light because Cajun is always going to be heavy. And the Japanese, I got stir fries, I got udon, I got so many great noodle dishes, Kobe beef. What about you?
I was hoping you wouldn't ask. Well, I would have to say Italian. I really like Mexican food. I think Mexican as well. Let's see.
Yeah, I mean that's a good choice. That's one I'm gonna miss.
Yeah. Gosh, the third one's really hard. You're right.
Yeah, it's like you only realize how much you're missing whenever you narrow it down.
What about just like American food, like general whatever the fuck? Is that just everything?
This brings up something interesting. Like,
Sure.
what would you define as American food?
Like your like steak and potatoes, your like mac and cheese, your like whatever vegetables, like your general greens. I don't know what that would be really.
Because I would say like the only real like distinct
Fried
American
chicken,
foods. Well, I guess mac and cheese. I mean, it's
like a diner or a fucking Ryan's buffet.
so you got like diner have slingers. You know, you're gonna get your hash browns and your eggs.
Burgers.
Yeah. I mean, like all of these things came from other places. And
Right. But
ultimately, all food comes from other places.
Sure.
But So, mac and cheese is just like a very
Yeah,
Americanized pasta dish. Buffalo wings, I think, might be one of the most original, like, American dishes. Just that
hot
very
dog.
hot, vinegary flavor. Hot dogs can get better sausage.
I mean,
Get
sure,
like a Polish or a German sausage.
but I don't know enough about like Polish or German cuisine to say that I want that all the time.
That's fair. But like hamburgers,
Ooh, country
I
fried
guess
steak.
hamburgers as we know them, like in the sandwich form, is very American. But they
What do you
came
mean?
from Hamburg steak.
I was gonna say, what do you mean
Uh,
as we know them?
Hamburgers as we know them, like served on buns
Oh,
with the
I get that.
fixins.
What's the opposite way? What's the as we don't know them?
The Hamburg steak is just like ground beef, served in, as a patty,
Like
probably with some sort of gravy.
sounds like a Salisbury steak.
Basically, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But we couldn't call it Hamburg steak because,
Yeah.
back in the day we were at war with the Germans.
Oh yeah, barbecue.
And if we're going to put it in schools, we couldn't have any German words in our schools while we really motivate the youth.
But yeah, it's hard to really quantify what like American cuisine would be.
Yeah, Klein does make a
Kool-Aid.
good point with barbecue because like there are such like distinct regional barbecues in America. But I think Cajun food, like again, like everything else, has roots elsewhere,
Oh sure.
but is like the most culturally unique food to come out of America.
Toasted raviolis. Forgot about toasted raviolis.
St. Louis, baby. Not gonna get that in Italy.
I think Italians would like just spit on them. It's like they're
Oh,
improved it.
They have big food opinions, it seems.
Vodka Red Bulls. Carly, you're right. That's my wake up drink.
Hot chip,
Hot shit.
girl dinner.
That's right. That's right. I think all of us here can speak for hot chip girl dinner.
Yeah, I mean,
Hot
I've already
ones. Hot
submitted
ones.
my answers, so
That's
I'd
a
have to give up hot chip, unfortunately.
You know
Unless
the
I count in those voodoo chips.
where are they from?
Nolans.
Oh well. I guess you can have your.
My Zapp's voodoo chips.
Yep.
You're gonna say regarding hot ones, I believe.
Oh yeah, just the hot ones challenge. That's very American. You can have that whenever you want.
Oh yeah, like I was saying with Buffalo, like I don't think anywhere else goes like as vinegar heavy as Americans are wont to.
Maybe. I
I've
don't know
always
for
been
sure.
a very acidic vinegar boy. I don't know about you.
In specific dishes. As a whole, I don't like the smell of vinegar.
That's fair. It's acerbic. It's off-putting.
But like in hot wings, I can put up with it because that's just how it is. Or in buffalo wings, I should
Yeah.
say.
And you know what's waiting for you on the other side.
Oh, even worse pain.
Absolutely.
But that fucking high where you're like giggly and like pacing in place.
Hot wings were the first food I would call my favorite food.
Wow. Hot wings are great. I want hot wings now.
Because I don't count like kid stuff because like my parents weren't very explorative culinarily,
Sure.
and so I was a chicken nugget kid for sure. But then just by happenstance got introduced to hot wings, and then it was like
It's
that
over.
was my thing from then on out. Yeah,
Anytime they let you eat out, you're like, hot wings? For sure.
exactly.
And they're like, fine, we
And
can go to
Domino's
Pizza
is
Hut.
like the only
Yeah.
pizza place that would deliver to where I was. So I fell in love with Domino's wings because that's what I came to understand as hot wings.
I mean, that's a hot wing. There are worse.
They're also better.
Oh, for sure.
But they did, back in the day, they did something right before they made a lot of changes across their board from nearly going bankrupt.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
I think they bake their wings, so
Uh,
that's why they were so soft.
Domino's.
But
I know.
Go ahead.
I know Pizza Hut will deep fry them. I don't know about Domino's.
no, I think they oven bake everything.
Huh.
And so that's why their wings are always soft. But that sauce, like, nothing else compared. At least in my book.
Which sauce did you like, or do you like? Maybe we can find what it is.
Well, which sauce do I like now, or
I just want to find. Yeah. Do you still like Domino's wings?
I have not eaten at a Domino's. Like, I have not eaten Domino's in at least a year. And I only had a little bit of pizza then. As far as wings go, actually, when I worked at a Sicilian-owned restaurant in Jeff County, that wing sauce was bar none.
Wow.
Yeah. So, I mean, like, secret's out, Joe. It's just Frank's Red Hot butter and blue cheese, like, mixed into the sauce.
How fucking dare you?
I don't give a shit.
Just for that, Travis, you only got 30 seconds remaining. Giving out people's
Whack.
fucking secrets like that.
Your secret recipe of
company fucking secret.
bottle brand shit,
Joe's-
baby.
Joe's fucking sauce. You're gonna out Joe like that? You know, he's coming for the
I
belt, and once he's done with that, he'll come for you.
I don't even care.
You should, but hey, it's your hospital stay.
He can come for the belt. But I know that mid-match, when I'm on my last leg,
Mm-hmm.
CM Pope's gonna step in. Cult of personality, baby.
Big Pshaw, who cares?
I'm here for CM Pope, baby.
You don't even know what the CM stands for.
Catholic magistrate.
It doesn't say monarchy, but
Kinda.
kinda. All right, Travis. What do you got here? How are we getting out of this town?
Alright, so we're gonna have to travel light.
Sure.
I think that'll help us move a little bit faster, help us get a little further, and I think we'll just enjoy the culture a little bit more whenever we do land. But also, where are we going? We gotta be kind of ready for everything. So I made a little skiff based off a dragonfly. That way, I can take these little short hops, short flights. Add up little windows to keep the wind out of our faces, because you said you're a pillow princess or whatever. And
Passenger.
you see, these legs here are important because these will allow us to land on calm waters.
Whoa. That's awesome. We can really deliver anywhere.
Yeah, and whoever's in the front can be driving. And there's obviously going to be a HUD display. If there's service, you can play Fortnite or whatever. If there's not, you can play single player games.
Like
Mostly
Doom the
it's
Dark Ages.
It's mostly just bubble bobble.
Oh, well, I can have fun with that. Do they have Farmville?
They do actually.
Do they have
These
original
HUDs
Doom?
have not been updated. They have not been updated since circa 2008.
Oh, I don't think I can play Fortnite then. That's okay. I have.
When you have service, you can.
Oh, from my phone and my Steam
Yep.
Deck. Okay. And my Switch One.
Yeah, there's aux cords,
Whoa, fancy.
RGB.
Okay, does it have cup
I-
holders?
Yeah, I did have to cut down on seat space to put those in there because they did come from the poker tables.
Oh, that's worthwhile, I think. And then is there any trunk space at all?
That's what the tail's for, actually.
Oh, excellent. We can just like pop those off, or
It kind of works like a loading ramp. So, and I mean, I've seen this at airports 1,000 times, so I'm pretty sure I could do it. So what I do is I roll up with, I think the angry look on my face is important.
right?
And then I just throw them onto the conveyor belt that moves up the tail there.
Yeah.
And
you don't even care.
then
what's
the
inside.
bags will probably make it into the holds. Either way, it's not my problem.
That sounds great to me, honestly. Are you gonna handle the
Yeah,
loading?
It's just what I've learned from travel, just from observing.
Okay. Well, you can load your stuff, and I'll load my stuff on my own. That way we don't.
How big is your carry-on? You've only got one carry-on, and it has to fit within this box.
That box right there.
The box I'm holding, yes.
Okay. I can make that fit. I can make that fit. Yeah, I just need a
Right,
couple.
I'm sorry. You get one carry-on and a neck pillow.
Ooh. Well, that's very nice of you. I'm gonna bring my my body pillow. It's got a neck.
Neck pillow.
Yeah,
You'll have to.
It's got a neck.
You'll have to cut the neck out of the body pillow.
Okay.
And just bring that.
The body pillow without a neck. I mean, I guess I can crawl inside.
No. Don't try and be tricky here.
You said
Sir?
cut the neck off
Sir?
and then bring the. Well, if I'm wearing it, it's
You're
no
being
longer.
belligerent.
I'm
Am
not-
I going to need to detain you?
No. All I'm saying is, if I'm wearing it, is it really a carry-on?
Shit, and it's not made of liquid either.
Yeah.
You got me this time.
So I'll bring the neck and my body pillow shaped clothes.
But I'm going to take this with the TPAA.
Okay, and I'm gonna eat these peanuts. I gave you an extra.
No, don't. I don't know where those came from.
Well, I
Not
gave.
responsible.
Here's the thing, Travis. I gave you an extra 200 points so that you wouldn't cause a scene.
All right. Well, this is your pilot, Travis, speaking. Are you ready for liftoff?
Yeah, I guess.
All right, get settled in. Buckle that seatbelt. Otherwise, the dashboard's gonna ding the entire time.
I can't
And-
get this one. I can't get this one. It's stuck. It's stuck. I need help. I can't.
Oh.
It doesn't want to go. It doesn't.
I didn't build them for flight attendants here. Shit, I have to do this.
It doesn't.
All right, so
I just gotta buckle this one. I just gotta. Okay. Okay, I'm all strapped in.
Okay.
You gotta buckle yours,
now we're headed off?
Captain Travis.
Headed off
Captain Travis.
Yeah,
You gotta buckle your seatbelt.
I'm buckling it.
I didn't hear a single.
I'm the captain.
I
You gotta trust that I know
didn't-
what I'm doing.
I didn't
I
hear
had
a
to flip
single-
all these switches. I had to flip all these switches.
Okay,
Chick, 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 chick.
that's good. Now, what about your seatbelt?
A click.
Why do
Happy?
No, why do I have 6 seatbelts and you have 1?
Because mine is pilot strength.
Okay. Yeah, I'm happy.
All right, cool. So now I'm just going to start my takeoff procedure, and to keep you from distracting me further, I'm just going to put on Baby Shark. And we're off!
Do. Yeah.
All right. Fuck it. I made a mistake. I can't take this song anymore. I'm sorry to
Oh no.
give it to you and take it away.
No, Sheriff want Baby Shark.
What if we play a game?
What game? Game? Fortnite? Do you want to duo with me? Ranked?
We are
No build?
out of cell range.
I'm so
Unfortunately, we
bored.
are a mile up. How
God.
how about I Spy? You
I
like
Spy.
I Spy
Yeah,
books?
yeah. But I didn't, my books are in my bags, and those are in the tail.
Well, the way we used to play I Spy, why don't you tell me what you spy with your little eye?
But we don't have any cell reception.
Why don't you... I mean, you got a little windshield there. Why don't you look out and tell me what you see?
Okay, Okay, I spy with my little eye something...
Cloud!
Yellow. No, it's not a cloud. Clouds aren't yellow.
Something yellow. Okay. I can work with that. Is it the sun?
No.
Alright, maybe if I'm gonna flip this into cruise mode, and... I mean, we've got about half an hour if you're gonna set that on your timer until landing.
Perfect. It's almost a game of Fortnite.
If only we had service. Imperial Sun wants to know what they were looking at. This is our new mode of transit for really getting out there and exploring the world. So, I've got something yellow. Is it like this? Is it a golden egg?
No.
Why don't you give me another hint?
Okay, it's cylindrical.
Cylindrical. Okay, I'm just gonna erase. And maybe it's kind of like this. Yeah, this could be it. But what's... And it's not just a yellow cylinder, right?
Nope.
Hmm.
I don't know what that was.
Is it a sun, but longer?
No, it's not my stigmatisms. Good try.
Is it SpongeBob being squeezed out of a toothpaste tube?
Nope. I wish.
It'd be funny as fuck.
Dude, this rules. I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Alright, so I got yellow cylinder.
Uh-huh.
Is it a banana?
Nope.
Alright, how about another hint?
Alright, it's small.
Okay. Is it a small banana?
Nope.
Okay, is it a pencil?
It's not a pencil.
Alright, duh.
Pen.
Ooh, this is gonna be a half an hour journey. Alright, another hint.
It's made of bees.
Made a cylinder made of bees, like the letter B, or like a beehive?
I mean, at one point, not really.
Okay, so it's small, so I've got to zoom in because it's small.
It is not an inanimate carbon rod. Good try, Carly.
bees, they got stripes, so it's going to be like... I'm honestly surprised I don't have a bee texture brush
Me
already
too.
installed. I'm going to go with the sketch brush. This should be good. Is it a beard of bees?
It is not a beard of bees.
Dang. Thought I had you there.
That was a good guess. I did not expect you to get that.
But I didn't get anything.
Well, yeah, but
It
I didn't
didn't
expect.
matter at all.
It's true. So far, you've failed.
Yeah, and I hate myself.
Clown says it's perfect.
All right. Is it a stick of honey?
Nope.
I'm like 98%. So I'm almost there.
It is both safe for babies and not safe for babies.
Well, I know exactly what to do here, so I'm going to... Alright, so
Yeah, in the Mario face game, you're like 98%. That's funny.
So what I do here is... gotta turn this into an object somehow. File object. Convert layer to file object.
What
Go
wizardry
to
are
my
you?
object tool. Yeah, it's working. It's putting along.
Travis,
Uh-oh.
are you asking the internet? Are you asking Chat GPT?
My program is struggling, baby.
Uh-oh.
Where are we at, bud?
We are at 24 and a half minutes. You got time to restart. Oh, there it goes.
Well, it's letting me drag, but I don't know if it's completed the process it needed to yet. Oh, I see what the issue was. Okay. And, selection area.
Dr. Travis figures it out.
Yeah, so we'll just put it there.
Opened up a window he didn't see. That's my guess.
Yeah, it seems to open up and it picks a random monitor every time.
Keeps you guessing.
Sure does. So then I go to the object layer, and then I, There's a way to tessellate this. Fill, damn it, fill!
Whoa. Well, that's cool. Make it really small and turn it into shading.
Do I mask outside? Yep. So now it's made of bees.
Nice.
Is it a stick of bees?
No.
Sign up for tab. The angry cock sauce is angry. It's so good though. I'm happy to hear. I'm happy to hear you like that mad cock. Also, fun little animated GIF. I did that.
Huh.
Well, I didn't animate it, but I made the cat.
But you started it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Good job, mate.
All right. So it's not a stick of bees. Another hint.
Gosh. It's got a dial.
Like a dial of destiny. So I'm gonna put the dial.
Oh, and you forgot about a hint I gave you for free.
I may not have been listening. I may have been lost in my computer.
Oh, it's both safe and unsafe for small children.
Well, it's small, so it's mostly unsafe.
Yeah.
It's made of bees. Are the bees like the insect bee?
Yeah. It's not quite made of bees. Bees are a big proponent of it.
Ah, yeah, they support it. They voted for that bill.
Mm-hmm.
Much to the chagrin of a lot of the more conservative bees out there.
No, clown.
Just like
It's
the
not
hive, just stay the way it is.
it's not just bee poop.
It's cylindrical. It's made of bees. Is it beeswax? Oh, is it Burt's Beeswax?
You got it.
Yeah, 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 yeah!
Hell yeah.
All right, another one. What do you see? What do you see?
Oh gosh, I wasn't prepared for this. I thought you were gonna take the whole time. Oh, I see. I spy. You know, something yellow.
Okay, yellow.
Yep.
Let's just head this one off the pass. Is it?
Uh-huh.
Why can't I draw on this layer? Okay, that's one. Is it a golden egg?
Nope.
Shit.
Yes.
So it's yellow. Is it the sun?
No. No.
Is it a never-ending yellow void from which we cannot escape?
That's just my pee in your face. No.
Is it your pee?
No.
Oh, is it the Wiz? That club we talked about earlier?
No.
Is it Showers with a Z, that other club that we couldn't get into?
I wish. They wouldn't let me in there.
Dang, you're the cool one. Okay, new hint.
Okay. It's also partially pink and black.
Pink and black. Ooh, like Blackpink.
Mm-hmm.
Dum 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 dum
Dum,
dum
dum, dum,
dum
dum.
dum 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 dum.
Yeah.
One of my favorite K-pop bands.
Oh.
All right. So get some Blackpink.
Good.
Is it a pencil?
Pencil. No.
Ah, dang. Is it a football, but it's yellow, black, and pink?
Nope.
Okay, new hint.
Okay. It's mostly. It's got an arm.
Okay. So, I like get here. It's gonna have like a one of these. Give it a thumbs up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it Trogdor, but reskinned?
Terminating the countryside. No.
Dang. Thought I had you.
That would be pretty cool.
Biceps gotta be lower.
Alright.
The arm seems to think so.
Okay.
Is it a reassuring parent figure telling you what a good job you're doing?
It's definitely a way to cope.
Okay. Way to cope. Viagra's blue.
Hmm.
Adderall is white.
Right.
Is it Valium?
Think back to your glory days, Travis. No, it's not Valium.
My glory days. Is it a pipe?
Nope.
No, it has an arm. It has an arm. Oh, it's a jerk-off robot.
You got it wrong!
Oh, you got my hopes up.
Yeah, you got it wrong. 16 minutes
I'm gonna
remaining.
need another hint. Yeah, oh shit.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
This game's supposed to pass time. Never disregard that.
Okay.
Uh,
Charlie, how could you forget about the arm? It's right there.
my glory days. What were my glory days? There's that time I won the big game. There was that other time when I was elected homecoming king. There was that time I convinced all those kids under the bleachers to not do crack, and then we all did a dance.
What'd you do with the crack?
I told them to flush it down the toilet. That shit was whack.
Did they?
They did. It was part of the dance.
That's a pretty in-depth dance. You dance all the way down to the bathroom. It's called Flush the Crack.
Exactly.
Yeah, I remember it. I was there. You taught me it.
Now we're gonna crip walk down the halls. We're gonna crip walk down the halls. Now you're gonna take the crack and throw it in. You throw the crack in the toilet, friends.
And then we flushed it.
And then you flush that crack away, and then you flush all your troubles away.
And I busted out in a Cabbage Patch, which wasn't cool then.
In retrospect, it holds up over time, so
Yeah.
it may not have been cool, but it has longevity.
Yeah, and I guess if you watch the music video and you see me doing that, at least I look better than the other kids that are doing, like, the current dances. Not our current dances, the current then dances.
Yeah, current then dances were, like, the kind of helicopter arming, like, hardcore dances.
Yeah, that are really lame now. Every dance that's lame
And
now.
I guess the Cupid Shuffle.
Mm-hmm. And the box car boogie.
I did love the boxcar boogie, but, you know, it's kind of chuggy now.
Yeah, the Chalks Char Chuggy.
Oh, yeah. The fat lip. Alright, I need another hint. I'm having a loss.
Let's see. Part of it's see-through.
Part of it. So I'm gonna say the yellow part. It's probably see-through, so I'm just gonna... And then just turn down the opacity on that. Alright, cool. Alright, wait. Okay. Is this a Pikachu toy from Burger King?
Nope. Good guess. Pikachu toy has part of it see-through?
Well, I didn't know if, like, because it would have the pink, yellow, and black.
Yeah.
And I didn't know if, like, the cheeks were see-through, because maybe they lit up at some point.
Oh.
But it's got an arm. It's not one of those little roller things you push around that has all the little balls that pop up in it as you push it.
Oh, the, like, fake vacuum thing? No.
Yeah. And it's not the game Sorry, is it?
Nope. Nor is it Trouble.
Dang. Yeah, Trouble is the one I was thinking of. Sounds right. Yeah, the Pikachu BK toy was the top. Well, they had multiple Pikachu toys, and one of them I think did like a little light up lightning thing. Because they had some tops and some that did other actions.
Best toys were the gold cards.
Oh yeah, but those were at a premium.
True.
I think for the second movie there was also an Elekid toy that I think lit up.
Cool. What about
I
blue?
need a new hint.
It would hurt to get hit by it, but it would probably not survive.
That's... So it's living.
No. I mean, it could survive, but there's a chance that it wouldn't. You'd survive, probably.
Clown says, I survive. More tool than toy. Has an arm. Don't want to get hit by it. My glory days. I'm doing the calculations.
Pink, black,
Okay.
yellow, and partially see-through.
Yeah.
Forbidden Easter egg. Ooh, tasty.
My glory days. So... What is glory? Pain equals yes. Gonna have... I don't think that's what delta looks like. Delta from yes to no if fx equals survive. And some random characters that we can flash across the screen. So it might not survive. If it hits me, I would survive, but it would hurt. More tool than toy. Is it a bopper sword?
Nope. It's
It's
you, want
got
another,
an R.
you another hint, or you want to keep
Yeah.
going?
Yeah,
Mostly hollow.
mostly hollow. Gumball machine.
Nope. Actually, I'd say entirely hollow.
Entirely hollow. A bleach mask.
Well, no.
Oh, those are red and white. Alright, another hint.
You could use it one-handed, but it's a little difficult.
Could use it one-handed, so it's meant to be used. Is it a...
You,
No,
you-
a drill might kill me. A... I spy with my little eyes something that would hurt but wouldn't kill me. Pink and yellow. I may have entirely thrown myself off by drawing it at all. Is it... No, those aren't hollow. Is it...
Mm-hmm. Clock's ticking. Tick-tock.
Pajama Sam lunchbox?
God, I wish. Nope.
New hint.
Okay, you grab it by the shaft, and you breathe.
Red shaft.
Mm-hmm.
Is it hookah?
Nope.
Alright, I guess pipe, but it's got an arm. Is it a whipped cream gun?
Nope.
might be glass. And it's not a bong, is it?
It's a bong!
God damn it!
Hey, bongs are water pipes, brother.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's a water pipe. It's a water pipe.
Yeah.
What's the arm?
It's got an arm where you put the bowl.
Oh.
Yeah.
That was an arm. I thought that was like a little bowl hole.
Little bowl.
I got a couple of those. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do. You're always talking about your bowl holes.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking out of.
You're like,
That's
wow,
my ice cream bowl hole.
went to Vegas and got some work on my bowl hole.
Yeah, I went to the Isle of Dr. Moreau and got a bowl hole installed in my back.
You got a back bowl hole?
Yeah.
What do you do with it?
It allows me to spit out water whenever I surface for air.
Oh. No, Travis, you misspelled that.
Oh!
Yeah.
And you gotta shrink Kirby.
Well, sometimes Kirby can't be shrunk. However, we haven't reached that yet. For now, it's just difficult.
Yeah, that's tough, bud.
Yeah, I live a hard life.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's a heavy burden to bear, but we're almost there. What say we take a break, and when we come back, we'll be at our destination?
I gotta give you some points first. 5K for each one.
Oh, wow. That's two whole solves.
That's 2 whole solves. Okay, so we'll be right back. We're gonna touch down and see what we're doing.
And we've landed.
Ooh, it's looking a little different here. I think I can say that.
Yeah, why don't you get some info from that kiosk over there?
I think that's a kiosk.
Welcome kiosk, yeah.
It just
I'm
says.
gonna
Okay.
do some routine inspections on the craft here.
Oh, sure. That sign just says Skibbity. Ugh.
Skibbity.
Okay, I'm gonna go ask the locals just about the place.
Mm-hmm. Right, yeah, I mean... Say for normal wear and tear, a few bugs on the... Yeah?
Well, they didn't say much that I could understand, and luckily, I don't like to make eye contact. I like other people to make eye contact with me, and that didn't seem too much of a problem here. I got a pamphlet. It seems that we're in Spamtopia. I don't know
Oh.
how we got here. But hey, desert.
Yeah. It's very loud.
Yeah,
And I don't mean like visually it's very loud.
I mean, I think both. I mean, I'm getting kind of... I keep hearing, like, echoes of Rebecca Black's Friday. Just in the
I was
background.
wondering what that was. It kind of sounded like a Muzak version of it.
It's kind of slowed down, distorted a little bit.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and put something together to, take back home to share with the folks, but
Okay.
something that really captures what we're taking in here.
Yeah, send him a little, postcard, a little souvenir. I don't think they take money here, so...
They have any at the kiosk?
They just had these pamphlets.
Oh, okay.
And really, there was only one, and he did not see me take it.
Oh.
So I'm
yeah.
still not entirely sure.
I guess I'll have to put together what we're gonna...
We can just do a flyover at some point, see what they got.
Yeah. I'll cobble something together
Okay.
while we kind of go around and enjoy. You know what? I'm not going to cast aspersions. I'm not going to cast judgment. I'm just going to enjoy the culture.
There's a lot of it. It's ever growing. I think I can only take about 60 minutes of this before I kind of want to go. Oh, I do have to. I actually do have business here, so we're taking care of that as well.
Oh, good. Yeah.
So,
all right, well, why don't you? I mean, let's give it an hour, then we'll
Yeah.
reconvene, kind of gather our thoughts, find out what we want to do from here.
oh, good. Okay. Well, I guess 3, 2, 1 draw, and I'll see you when I see you.
Yeah.
How dare you? You're saying you guys have no proof on any of these claims. They are claiming that they saw me supposedly embezzling gold doubloons. That's a terrible thing to say.
Did you?
I do not need to answer this.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I'm not your lawyer.
Yeah, I only answer to my lawyer.
In fact, you told me you all outlawed lawyers in 10 paces. By
Well,
the time when I actually went to court, I tried to get a lawyer.
Yeah, but we're in Spamtopia right now.
Oh, okay.
So the law is here. Actually, I don't actually have power.
Yeah, I mean, well, I think we have diplomatic immunity, so maybe leverage that.
So maybe we have double power.
Unlimited power, even.
Whoa, it's like quadruple power plus 3.
So maybe we just walk away.
I did hear about someone getting executed here for trying.
Yeah, I mean, I am seeing some. There does seem to be some violence, like just in the media and the
Street.
culture.
I'm sure there's plenty to like here. I mean, look at their cuisine. Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, Spamtopia, it's pretty much as labeled on the can.
Yeah, a lot of spam.
Seems to be where the main factories are. And all their dishes seem to be kind of a hodgepodge.
Mostly digital, but there's some paper. We're a pile of corn short, sir, Sheriff. Oh my gosh. Okay, how about this? I'll do my job and shrink Kirby. There.
So yeah, I mean, like, what else have you been up to prior to the trip here? This is a lot.
I've been playing Armored Core as well. It's a big mech game made by FromSoft.
Ooh, I know it.
It's so good. I've gotten further than I've ever gotten. So that's cool. It's very hard.
Neat. Are you playing, well, I guess, story mode? Is
Yes.
there an online?
There is an online. There's a story mode and there's an arena, and you can replay story mode and arena for credits to buy more stuff. My current loadout is like I have 2 Gatling guns, and then I have on my right shoulder is a really slow guided missile, and on my left shoulder is a pile driver that I can switch out my left Gatling gun with, and then just punch people. And I have
Ooh, nice.
kind of stubby, tall tank legs that go really fast.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's fun.
Have you watched any Shangri-La Frontier?
I have not. Should I?
Yeah, it's about like online gaming. So it
Oh yeah, yeah.
has some of the trappings of an isekai, but they're not trapped. And so sometimes they switch over to other games, and I love that. So there is a little cutaway segment where they go and play like an Armored Core knockoff, and he hasn't played the game in a while, so he's trying to catch up on the meta and figure out a build to beat his in-game rival.
That would be so much fun.
Yeah, it's really cool. I recommend it. There's a break right now between seasons 2 and 3, so good time to catch up.
I'll have to do that. Sorry, I'm banning a bot.
Yeah, I think they're everywhere around here.
Yeah, we already got our first taste. Sorry, dude. Thanks for the view and chat.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to pshaw local culture, but integrity of the stream and all.
Yeah. It doesn't have chicken legs, clown. Don't lie.
Chicken legs.
No.
I got told I have chicken legs once.
What'd you do?
Until this day.
What'd you do?
Internalized it.
Did you start working out your legs?
No. In fact, I stopped doing squats.
That's not gonna help your chicken leg.
My beefy cheeks are too thick. No, see, that was hurting. It was in my heyday of weightlifting.
Oh. Well, I'm sorry you had to go through that.
Yeah, it was. You know, maybe I think I've just had it harder than anyone else.
Probably. You've probably lived the hardest life out of anyone ever.
Yeah, it's really tough to be a cis white man these days.
I mean, I can't argue with that. Sorry, I'm downloading some RAM.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta, as a cis white man in America, you just gotta take in the little joys, like I did this past Friday.
What'd you do this past Friday? What little joys did you find in life?
Took a little pleasure with the pain. I had to take the day off of work so I could get my car fixed. And I wish I had jumped on the car repair sooner, honestly. Because not to get political, but the tariffs.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the cost had already gone up from when I last got a quote for the repair, and I'm like,
God,
well, get it now before it gets worse. And then, then there's the reprieve that got announced right after I got my car work done. Yeah, so I went and got... What's going on? I'm trying to download some assets here. That's no good. So I went and got some car work done, and then I walked up to a mall and ran into a friend, hung out a little bit, and then I saw that new Marvel movie, baby! I'm back in!
I'm so out, I didn't know there was a new Marvel movie for a while.
Yeah, it is untenable the rate at which they're coming out, because now they're matching, the modern... just pipeline of movie to streaming, because it feels like the new Captain America that I didn't see just came out.
think they said they want to pull back on movies after the next one. I could be wrong.
It does not feel like it. Because
how is this one?
Well, this one, like, it has all that mainline stuff to where you have to have, like, if you give a shit about all the little nooks and crannies of the story, to see where all these characters have come from, you have to have watched a couple different movies and series.
Right.
And I just happened to. In some of the movies I still have not seen.
I haven't, or I haven't seen all of the shows that I would have to see.
Yeah, like, I did not see Black Widow. The only reason I watched the Falcon and Winter Soldier series is because my friend up in Jersey and I watched it together. And this was like 2021, so still in pandemic for sure. And so that was the context I had for it. Trying to think where other characters might have come from for this. Most of it was Falcon and Winter Soldier, honestly.
Oh, well, I've seen that one.
Yeah, and it's got Julia Louis-Dreyfus from Seinfeld. And I've seen Seinfeld. And it's got David Harbour from Stranger Things, and I've seen that. So I was pretty in it. Anyway, it was honestly a fun watch. I don't know how accessible it is, you know, knowing what I do know.
Yeah.
But and the story is nothing to write home about, but it was a very performance-driven movie, I'd say. And with the cast they have, they all really did a great job. Like, it was just the story itself, it feels like it's giving it too much credit to even call it a metaphor for mental health.
Sure.
When it just like slams you over the head with it.
I'm mostly done with Expedition 33. It's been really good.
Ooh.
It's that turn-based RPG with the block parry dodge and the paintress painting numbers.
Yeah. Does it hold up like as it progresses? Is it not like a...
For the most part.
Some games, you know, it's kind of like they put all their time into the intro, get you hooked, and then you buy the game, and then you can't return it on Steam.
Oh, I wouldn't say it does that.
Oh, okay.
It loads a lot of its side quests into the last act. So it's sort of like Chrono Trigger, where it's like you can go fight the last boss if you want to, or you can go run around and explore the world a bunch.
Okay.
Which is cool, but it means the story's basically over.
Yeah.
But it's not quite. I found out
that Mario Galaxy moment whenever you're climbing up an infinite flagpole and Hattrick's like, "Huh, what a nice adventure we've had. We sure did a lot.
Yeah.
Do you want to reflect and feel a little morose about getting near the end of this game?"
No, I don't want to think.
Nope, I want to play games so that I don't have to feel emotion.
And then I threw Hattie down a cliff.
never to return.
That's right. Hattie didn't come back.
You figured out an exploit
Yep.
to get Hattie on the other side of the mountain.
Yeah, that's what we'll call it.
Yeah, that's where the Hatfields belong. And you were real Mario McCoy.
I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna pretend I do. Thank you.
I know it as a touch point of iconic feuds. I don't know what Hatfields and McCoys are from, though.
Oh.
Maybe one of our smarter than me people in chat knows.
Maybe. And yeah, Carly, I agree with you there. The side quests in Chrono Trigger were really interesting and really good. It's the same with Expedition, where some of these side quests are really nice and it's nice character moments. And yes, you definitely are not overpowered by doing this side stuff. Well, you're not overpowered by skipping the side stuff. If you do all the side stuff and stuff, you get very strong.
You get strong by skipping it or doing it?
Doing it, sorry. By skipping it, you can still go fight the boss and probably beat it, I imagine. Because you can just outskill everything.
They're taking a lot of the grind out of games, which is understandable because they're opening up the player base to folks that have jobs.
Honestly, with this game, it's really nice to have an RPG that doesn't expect me to grind.
Mm-hmm. Because, like, I do not think I could devote the time to, like, a Final Fantasy X these days.
If it had a good enough story and it was just all you were doing, like, you just don't watch a show because that is your show, like, that takes up its spot.
Right.
Like a Baldur's Gate.
That's valid. But, like, I was able to... No, that's fair. But in Baldur's Gate, I didn't necessarily have to grind, though. Because there is a level cap. A low level cap, I'll admit. And I was hoping for, like...
I heard it was like 13.
Prior to everything breaking out, it's level 12.
12, yeah. Wow. I know...
Because it's at the fourth level of each class.
That's
that
crazy.
You get your feat / ASI.
I know there are mods to go up to 20, but obviously it would break the game.
Yeah. So I was hoping, like, they, had they not been axed, they would do expansions that allow you to continue a story. Or do, like, the bigger game thing where they release a sequel that continues off of your already saved data.
Yeah, like Mass Effect.
Yeah.
Or Ratchet and Clank. In Ratchet and Clank, they would just give you some of the previous game's weapons.
That's neat.
It's super cool. And it's because they were all made in the same engine and they just had it. And, like, it's not hard to get it to go in the next one. But hey, I approve.
Right.
The Ratchet and Clank weapons were really fun, typically. It was cool to see some of them return.
Yeah, I never really got into the Ratchet and Clank games.
For shame.
I shouldn't have the system for them. Well, I guess I had a PS2, but I was really late to the PS2.
I mean, if you can play them all now on modern consoles. You may have to like stream them or something, but they're playable. I was doing it.
Yeah. I'll have to give them a shot, but also, like, I can't imagine the humor is aimed at me as a 32-year-old man.
Some of it will be, a lot of it won't be. But you'll definitely still get some laughs out of it.
Yeah. Like, I saw the movie, and the movie was enjoyable enough.
I stayed away from the movie.
Yeah, that's fair. I did it as like a new entrant
sure.
into the series.
I think that's
And again,
interesting in what they wanted.
So I think it was cool that they got to make a movie.
Oh, absolutely. They've been fairly vocal about it, fairly open. They were not happy with how it came out, but I think as a creative, you never will be unless you have like full control and budget.
Yeah, like you don't want to take time. It's like the exec of Larian said.
Yeah. Did you see the GTA 5 trailer, the second one? Oh, they came out with a new trailer. It looks very nice.
No. Oh, for 6?
Yes. Sorry, did I say 5?
Yeah.
Whoops. Yeah, 6.
I didn't know if they were doing something more with 5.
I mean, they
Which
have
they
to.
very well could have been.
They have to for the next year, at least with online.
Yeah. Yeah, let's check that out. What happens?
It just it introduces us to the two main characters more, and tells us a little bit of a plot where like she gets out of jail and he picks her up and they fall in love or whatever, and then they do heists and like fall and like fuck and do heists and fuck. I don't really know, but it looks very nice. The world looks huge. There's just so much like detail that they've shown off. I'm really hyped for it. I don't mind them delaying it, but I've always said that.
Yeah, and I know this isn't like the typical form of it, but I hope they give you like some volition in how like the relationship plays out.
I mean, I doubt it, but maybe they'd have.
I just think that'd be a fun mechanic.
Yeah.
In the game, but I know that's a lot to add on top of already building a GTA.
I mean, if they had a couple, different like storylines planned out for it. I mean, it's been in the making for years.
Yeah.
4 had.
Baldur's Gate did it.
4 did have a bit of that. Yeah. You definitely influenced how people would react to you and whatnot, including story stuff.
That's cool.
Including romances.
Yeah, I think that could be fun, especially if it were a dynamic story.
Yes.
But, you know, it can only be so dynamic.
True. Graphically, it looks really, really good. They have, like, liquid physics and bubbles and shit inside of the 6-pack of beer that he carries out of a gas station.
Ooh.
Just some really nice
Speaking
touches.
of beautiful art.
Yeah.
And touching back on some earlier points, I watched a little anime movie. It's only about an hour long.
Sure.
But have you heard of Look Back?
I have not. Wait, maybe I have. I'm not sure.
It's about 2 high school girls who like kind of become friends over their love of drawing manga, like little 4-panel comic strips in the school newspaper.
Oh, that sounds cute.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, and they try out a bunch of really cool, like, traditional animation styles. I'd say the most jarring thing about it is that within those traditional animation styles, they also do, like, some very clearly 3D animated stuff, like
Sure.
in the modern sense, where it's like 3D models meant to kind of look 2D.
Some have done that well, most still do not.
Yeah, and against like the traditionally animated stuff, it stands out. It's kind of off-putting.
But not, yeah, it doesn't stand out well for you. I can see
No.
that. A lot of
Especially
yeah.
especially in something that's kind of like an homage to the format itself.
Yeah. We watched, speaking of animation and whatnot, we watched most of Arcane recently. Well, most of the first season.
Oh, have you seen the second season at all yet?
Not yet. I was just saving it for when we saw it.
Gotcha. Yeah, the second season, like, had me in emotional straits
I've heard that
for
a
like
lot.
a week.
I'm excited. Let's see, what else have I watched animation-wise? We've been watching Yu Yu Hakusho. We're most of the way through the Chapter Black arc.
That's fun.
Yeah.
I like that arc.
Clown's never gotten to this part, so that's been really cool.
Oh, wow. Just Dark Tournament forever?
Yep, pretty much. They introduced the territory stuff, and it's like, this doesn't feel like Yu Yu Hakusho. And also, you know, throw...
Well, I mean, what does? And then you go over to Hunter x Hunter, and then it's different every time, and you're like,
oh, it was Sensui?
This is Hunter x Hunter.
You just didn't like Sensui? This gaunt dick that does nothing and watches TV all the time.
Is Sensui the main antagonist?
Yes.
Rival Black?
Yeah. Yes. Never gave him a chance. I gotcha. Sensui's really interesting. It's weird because some of it is explained from his, let's say, hench person. I like his whole deal. Well, not his whole.
It's a little depth. As much as like a real edgelord can have some depth.
Yeah. He is kind of boring at first.
Oh, definitely. Just certainly, I'm here to be villain.
Yeah.
Then Genkai comes back, and then it gets fun again.
Yeah, you get introduced to her little cronies that she now has. And Seaman joins the group. And they kill a kid.
Seaman, like from
I'm skipping a little.
The Dreamcast Seaman?
Yeah, the fish guy.
I'll be honest, it's been a minute. There are probably so many folks I've forgotten.
Okay, so there's this little kid who's a bad guy, and he traps Kuwabara and Kuwabara's friends in this water apparition. And his name's Seaman. The kid's name is Seaman. And Kuwabara cuts the apparition with his new spirit sword, which is what Sensui, the bad spirit detective, is looking for to cut open the barrier between the spirit, or between hell and earth.
Ah.
Yeah. But he's a little... Seaman is a little traitor and joins Kuwabara. I don't remember exactly why. I think he's just like, you guys are good.
You guys are cool.
Yeah. Well, he is a kid. You saw the Chapter Black tape. Oh, okay, yeah. Chapter Black tape. It's a tape that has all the bad things that humanity's done on it and will ever do.
Mm-hmm.
But somehow it has an ending. I guess that means that humanity is going to end at some point or stop being bad.
Well, I don't foresee that. Do you think Chapter Black had Trump's presidency on there?
It was made in the 90s, so maybe that's why it ended. Maybe that's just a foreshadow that says that Yu Yu Hakusho is coming to an end. But yes, because it did have all the bad stuff from the future. Yeah.
Do you think it had Think it had Furbies on there?
No. Why would it have Furbies on there?
Because all 90s toys were marketing ploys, man.
Yeah, but you can't damn Furbies for that.
I can. Doesn't mean I'm right, but I can.
That's bad behavior.
What are you going to do about it?
I'm gonna put you on the naughty list. I'm gonna tell Santa, and then you're not
We're
gonna get
on
the.
foreign soil. We're on foreign soil. You can't do that here.
I'm gonna put you on the spam naughty. I'm gonna go find spam Santa, and tell him all of your.
Spamta?
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. I got carte blanche here, baby.
That does look pretty tasty.
Yeah, I've been getting the nachos with everything on it. It's a lot, I'll admit.
Well, be that as it may, you're not gonna get
I've been
any
ordering
gifts.
a la carte blanche.
Just keep it clean. Travis,
What?
did you clean your silverware? Or are you eating with your hands?
I seem to be eating the way they do around here, which is
Face first?
sometimes.
Just sort of mockingbird it. 2 fork? I've done that.
Sometimes there's
Spork
like a
it.
Gary's mod
I think you
model
spork it.
will chew it all up and then baby bird it into my mouth.
Well, no, you're the baby bird.
Well, it'll mama bird it into
Yes.
my mouth then.
Does it ever, like, peck at you to open your mouth and so it can make sure that you ate it all?
It kind of does, but it'll mostly be quotes from Shrek.
Man, I love my swamp. Get out. Why are you here in my
Yeah, it
swamp?
says, get out, swamp.
No, the swamp is good. Stay swamp. This stupid fucking donkey.
I think maybe we just don't have the dialect down yet.
Yeah, I think I'll work on that. You know, this time next year, it'll sound just like Shrek.
Gonna get a dialect coach.
I'm gonna punch my throat until it sounds like Shrek. Same thing.
Ooh. So you're kind of taking the Rocky route with it.
Yeah.
Like this is the equivalent of you punching meat in a freezer.
Spamlish is not Shrek. Ugh. Well, it's part of it. Part of the culture. No?
It's at least an in. It's kind of like Esperanto here.
Look, I'm working with what I know. Egg. Mr. Krabs.
Oh, is that another Spamlish thing?
SpongeBob is pretty huge around here, I think.
No, I've noticed, but I honestly didn't pay it much mind because that's how it is anywhere I've been.
Yeah, SpongeBob's pretty big everywhere. He's kind of like the Bible.
Yeah, the Krusty Krab trading book, most sold book ever.
Trading stocks with Mr. Krabs.
Yeah, I hear Mr. Krabs is the new head of fisheries in America. I don't remember if I talked about it last week, but I watched want to like the Please Don't Destroy the Treasure of Foggy Mountain movie?
I don't think so. What is this?
So they're the ones who kind of followed in the footsteps of Lonely Island and became like the digital creators for SNL.
Okay.
And so they made a comedy movie, very internet humor. It was a lot of fun. They it's just kind of a fire hose of gags, but I'd say a lot of fun performances from everybody. Like it's got Conan O'Brien and honestly that might be the biggest name in there.
Still.
And people you might recognize from other
Bing.
contemporary comedies.
Gotcha, Nathan Fielders.
Oh, I wish. You watched that new rehearsal?
I have not. I didn't know there was a new one out.
Yeah, season 2.
Shit.
And it is fun.
I've heard there's someone suing Nathan Fielder currently.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Do you know any details about that?
I mean, it could be spoilers for the show.
Oh, okay.
Just something that they invested money into auditioning for was a farce.
Oh. I might know exactly what it is then.
Oh, okay. Like I said, I haven't seen the second season at all, so I don't know what they do yet.
Does it have anything to do with the competition?
I don't think so. Maybe. Yeah. Yes.
A singing competition?
Yeah! Yeah, someone got real mad about that.
Oh boy.
But hey, break a couple eggs, you know?
Yeah. Couple eggs, couple hearts.
That's show business.
That's an omelet, baby.
Mmm.
You ever had a heart meat omelet?
I have not. Have you?
Not quite omelet. I did eat some hearts and some eggs in a fistful.
Cool. Did you cook them inside of the chest?
My chest?
Ooh, fancy.
Yeah, it was during my feral days.
And would you...
Remember when I was living out in the woods, just scrounging whatever I could for food.
Yeah, I remember the cops kept...
Taking in whatever shelter. I also wore that big hat.
That big hat. Yeah, the cops really knew where you were. You kept throwing poop at them. I don't know if it was your own.
No, yeah. It was... Well, they kept showing their teeth.
Yeah. And they wouldn't let you near the trash cans, right?
Yeah, that's where the food was.
So you gotta throw your poop
At least the good stuff.
Makes sense to me.
And that was my trash. So...
Well, it was no one's trash. That's the thing. It's on a public property.
No, that was my trash.
That was your trash?
Yeah, I sprayed and marked it.
Oh, well, they should have known better then. Dumb cops.
They saw me.
They watched you do
They
it?
saw me blast piss all over the front of that dumpster.
Yeah, that sounds right. That sounds right. Disgusting
So honestly,
behavior.
I think that's just a flaw in our judicial system.
Yeah, did you ask for their name and badge number?
There was not time.
Wow.
It was
It was swift.
Nah, it was just a volley of bullets and feces.
I'm surprised, honestly, that you're brave enough to tell the story. Don't you think they might retaliate?
I like to see them try.
Oh, is that a challenge? Are you, Travis? Now,
Oh, it absolutely is. I beat my chest to tell them that if they ever try to challenge me again, I will rip off their faces and genitals.
that's metal. That is very metal. God. Are you strapped? You packing?
Oh, I'm packing. I can shit at any time.
Oh man, you're turtle dogging.
That's what they call it. Like, you get the troops lined up, be like, yeah, we're turtle dogging! Yes, Sarge! Ready to deploy!
Whew. Travis, you got about 20 minutes left.
I don't know. I'll need it. Like, I've been so inspired just being here, really taking in the culture.
I can tell. Clown's been busy clipping away. This conversation's
Yeah.
gonna stay forever.
Giving up fool's gold. That's what we're doing here tonight.
Travis, you install Fortnite yet?
I did that one time. I don't know if it's still installed.
Did you update it?
Might have deleted it to make room for Baldur's Gate.
You better not have. You know what's gonna be here longer? Fortnite.
I know it.
You know what's gonna be culturally relevant longer?
Probably the Beatles, and then Fortnite's gonna have a whole Beatles expansion.
Oh, they already could with their fucking music pass.
I don't think they can until Paul and Ringo are dead.
Why? Do they hate video games?
I guess they did. No, it wasn't Harmonix. They did it with
EA or
Guitar
Activision.
Hero.
Yeah.
Or was no? It was Beatles Rock Band. So
Yeah, it was
that
Harmonix.
Still Harmonix at the time.
Harmonix was always, or Rock Band was always Harmonix.
Okay. I don't know. Maybe Epic might pull a little stinker move and be like, well, they already got these licenses.
It's true. I hope. Actually, I'm not a big Beatles fan, but hey.
You're gonna have to be respectful while we're on foreign soil.
Nope.
You get some stairs.
I've got immunity.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah. So it'd be silly if you guys did anything to me as someone with diplomatic immunity. Would not look good on you. Let's just say that.
Yeah, that's also why I've been wearing a reverse Speedo this whole time.
Yeah, I thought you just were rocking it to rock it. You were making a statement?
I kind of am. I just don't respect their country or their culture.
I like how it's just riding
But-
up your junk and like splitting your balls.
People seem to be into it. Well, it's a reverse Speedo, so I'm just wearing a bunch of... Essentially, it's like a Sentai suit, but
Without the speedo, your balls are hanging out.
the legs are separate pieces.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant a speedo in reverse, so it's just really riding up your front,
Oh, I see what you're
not
saying.
leaving,
Yeah.
not leaving much there for people to
No.
think about.
No, that's an insy outsy.
Oh, so you're not wearing an insy outsy.
No, not at all.
My bad. So
And if you would pay attention and take off all that gaudy jewelry you've been stealing.
do I need to take off the NCLT? Because I
just
thought
that
we were gonna match,
you've got several amulets and they seem to be covering your eyes.
and they're glowing, and they're telling me a lot of neat things.
I know. But you're missing. You're too absorbed in the amulets. You won't look away from the amulets.
Well, I can't look away.
Take in the culture around you.
I'm taking it through the amulet sight. Travis, I'm seeing things
Fine,
you
I
couldn't
guess
imagine.
You're trying to ingratiate, but
Right.
you're so amulet pilled these days.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go draw some sigils I saw.
All right. Why don't you do that? I'm going to take this fire hose of Surge straight to the gullet.
Drink up, Buttercup. Clown says, oh, now you're anti-amulet.
Yep.
Travis,
A-A-A-B.
Where would we be?
Ab.
Where would we be without the Amulet of Kings? Joffrey would have never gotten it to Matthew.
Oh, you're right. I wasn't thinking about our Lord and Savior.
And who is that, Travis? Which of the number? Which of what number?
Our Lord and Savior. Ron Punches.
Of the
House Dirigible?
Travis, you've done none of your research on Oblivion lore, have you?
Nah. See, I was doing Duolingo for Spamlish.
It's nice that they had some English postcards.
Yeah. I mean, again, I had to make this one, so...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's nice they had it. Really, really welcoming.
Oh, Clown asks, you want to play D&D, Travis?
I would like to play D&D.
Okay. A Clown requests being a player, but I don't think that's like a...
Clown would like to be a player?
Yes.
Yeah, I can make that happen.
You would be the best avenue to getting it to happen. Because, I mean, if you do the hard stuff, players, it's easy. Everyone's like, I've already made 20 characters.
DMs too.
Well, yeah.
DMs just don't ever get to use them.
But then you get to... I'm sure there's a character you've told me about on this show that you never got to use that I won't remember because I don't remember this show. You could ask me what we talked about 2 hours ago and I wouldn't remember.
Well, I've got 1,000 characters I'll get to use because they'll all be NPCs.
But there you have it, folks.
Oh, there's too gaudy and I'm covering up things I need. Alright, I think the people at home are gonna like this.
I do. Let's look at it. Let's dissect it. Let's bring it in. That was... Travis, what have you done?
I tried to take in inspiration from the local artists. I, in fact, met with some of them. They kept telling me I've won. They gave me things to click on. They told me free survey for an iPod Shuffle.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm expecting so many iPod shuffles.
Can you see chat? Please read this free will comment out loud.
Which free will comment?
Bye, clown. I need to hear
Okay.
it in your voice. Mm-hmm.
Free will. Pitiful humans. War. Segregation. Hatred. Is that what you've done with your free will, boy? Don't you lecture me with your $30 haircut.
Maybe you get some bitches on your dick.
Oh, I like the ad lib.
Oh no, that's GTA 5.
Oh.
Lamar's making fun of Franklin right at the beginning. It was good. Good Android 13.
Hell yeah.
Well,
What
Travis,
do you think?
I
mean, are you going to give me enough points to send this back home?
well, I don't think it takes that many points, but yeah, I'm gonna give you 69. Oh jeez, I've messed up. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
No, it's okay. I just gotta make up some points.
Wait, make up. I thought there was a formula.
We're in Spamtopia. They just make up points here. They
Okay.
don't matter.
Oh, shit.
In fact, Travis, you got 69, 69, 69 points.
Ooh.
How'd you do it? Oh my god. Plus 420?
Exchange rate, I guess.
Yeah, I don't think you'll ever have this many points in where we're from.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like going abroad. Sometimes the money where you're from goes a little bit further. And then you get mad whenever you go back home and you're like, wait, so you can sell these things for this price, but I still have to pay for this on my end for a higher price than what everybody else is paying. And then there's no equity for this product you're selling, so you're just exploiting the consumer.
I think you gotta go into your little timeout box for a bit there, Travis. You're getting a little heated.
Baby shark doo doo. Shark doo 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 doo, baby shark.
Yep. All right. Do you feel better?
Yeah, I'm bottling my emotions
Yeah. Let them out.
so that they can uncork on another stream.
That's right. We'll do an IRL stream, and that'll be the one that just blows up, and then one of us dies from a golf club. We'll never know how.
Yeah,
That's not today.
we're gonna have don't worry, we're scripting a real Andrew Ryan moment.
Well, that, what do you call this vehicle? The Dragonfly bot?
I call it the Flutter.
That Flutter, it's looking gassed up and ready to go if we want to start heading back. I know we're about 6
Yeah.
minutes early, but I think I've had enough.
Yeah, I mean, I've had such a great time here, but it's been a
Not
lot
me.
to take in. I think we need to process.
I'm done with this stinky town.
Yeah, we got to get out of here.
You can stay. I'll just take the Flutter home if you want. I gotta go.
Nah, I'll drive. I don't trust you behind the wheel.
No,
honestly.
I've been drinking.
Okay, well then I'll sit in the princess pillow.
Oh, perfect. Let's go.
trails, do 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 do. Happy trails, do 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 do. Happy trails, do 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 do. Happy trails.
Happy trails.